What goals are you setting as you look to what comes next in your career?
I think one of the big challenges in companies today is that we don't teach leadership. And the leadership curriculum in most business schools is weak. We do great at teaching management. But leadership, there may be a good leadership course, but there's no MBA that I've come across where the MBA itself, like the school, really teaches leadership. They may call it leadership, but it's not leadership. It's management, right? Where we see people as line items. It's not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge, you know? And we don't teach leadership. And if you think about when you're in a job, when you're junior, they give you tons of resources and they teach you how to do your job. And if you're really good at doing your job, they'll promote you into a position of overseeing others who do the job you used to do. And the problem is, you actually are better at doing the job than everybody else, because that's what earns you the promotion, but they didn't teach you how to lead. And that's what makes somebody become a manager, because they start managing how everybody's working, right? And what we have to do is make this transition, and it's really hard, and it requires lots of education, and we don't give people the education. We teach them how to do their jobs, and then we promote them, but then we don't teach them how to be leaders, right? And it's a skill like any other. And the transition we make from being the doer to the leader is that when you're the doer, you only have the responsibility of making sure that you do good work. You have responsibility for the results. When you become a leader, you're no longer responsible for the work. You're no longer responsible for the results. You're responsible for the people who are responsible for the results. You're responsible for the people who are responsible for doing the work. And that transition is very hard to make. And some people will go an entire career without ever making it. And so to hear senior leaders say that my number one concern is results, they're not a leader, they're a manager. A leader's number one concern are the people who are responsible for the results, and we don't teach that. And so I'm working with a few people in a couple of significant organizations, and we're trying to develop a curriculum. We're trying to develop schooling, classes, actually where we will come to you and people will come to us to actually teach new and seasoned leaders how to lead. How to make that transition to being preoccupied with the human beings who are going to be responsible for the mission success and the company's success. Like, how do you do that? What's that schooling? And so the next few years of my life will be heavily, heavily invested in developing that curriculum and bringing it out to the world.